Welcome to dotcom.builders. In this video, I will share with you how to connect Google Drive API to n8n if you want to create and update files automatically from n8n. So this video will consist of 5 steps. At the end of this step number 5, we will be successfully connected Google Drive to n8n. After this, we will run a quick connection tests to make sure that everything is well connected. But before this, I will let you know that I have a full n8n online course that you can check on my website. Without any further ado, let's start with the first step. But before this, I want to clarify 2 things, which is that this is the window where you can start connecting Google Drive to n8n, and this you can to land or to arrive to this page or window. There are 2 ways. You can connect Google Drive to n8n from by going to the overview page, then credentials, and click on create credential. Here search for Google Drive. This is it. Select it and hit continue. You will arrive to this page. You can also arrive to the same page from the canvas, which you can also access from workflows. Create workflow. Add the first step, which is manual step. The second one is Google Drive. Here you can select any step, it doesn't matter. For example, create folder, and below credential to connect with, select credential and click on create new credential. And as you see, we arrive to the same page. And as you see here, n8n asks us for our client ID and client secret in order to connect to Google Drive. How to get those 2 information or values? We will get them after step number 5. So let's start with the first step, which is creating a project in Google Cloud Console. This to connect n8n with your, by the way, in each step, I have a little sentence or 2 that explain the role of this step. So we are creating a project in Google Cloud Console because this project acts as the container where Google stores the API configuration and authentication credentials required for external application. So to create a project in Google Cloud Console, we will visit this Cloud Console link, which is console.cloud.google.com. This is the Google Cloud homepage. First, click on or open this project picker from here. Then click on New Project. Give your new project a name, for example, n8n-drive, and hit create. As you see, they are creating our project for us. Here you can select the project from here or from the project picker from here. Just make sure you selected the latest project, which in my case is called n8n-drive. And as you see here, now view in project n8n drive in organization, no organization. We can close this message and also this message. Now we can jump to the step number 2, which is enabling the Google Drive API. Enabling this API allows applications like n8n to interact with your Google Drive account programmatically. So how to enable the Google Drive API? It's super simple. Just click on those 3 lines, go to APIs and services, and click on enabled APIs and services. Now click on enable APIs and services button. Search for Google Drive like this and hit enter or return. This is the API we need to enable. So first open it and then click on enable. Now that the Google Drive API is enabled, we can jump to or move to the step number 3, which is configuring the OAuth consent screen. Before connecting your application, Google requires you to configure an OAuth consent screen. This screen appears when you authorize n8n to access your Google account. It informs users about the permissions the application is requesting. So to configure this OAuth consent screen, simply from the same APIs and services page and below credentials, click on OAuth consent screen. Click on Get Started. Give your app a name, for example, n8n-drive. The name of the app asking for consent. For example, you can call it just n8n, but let's keep it n8n-drive. Here, select a support email for users to contact you about questions with questions about their consent. Click on Next. For the audience, go with external. Click on Next. Here, fill in an email address or email addresses for Google to notify you about any changes to your project. Click again on Next, then check this box to agree to the policy, continue, and hit Create. As you see, OAuth configuration created. Now that the consent screen is created, we need to jump to step number 4, which is creating the OAuth client credentials. And because this will produce two important values, which is the client ID and the client secret, which n8n is looking for, client ID and client secret. So now those credentials allow n8n to securely authenticate with your Google account and access the Drive API. Okay, to create the OAuth client credentials, it's simple. From the overview page and below metrics, click on Create OAuth client. Let's close this message first. Here, select an application type, for example, web application. Give it a name, for example, n8n-drive. The name of your OAuth 2.0 client. This name will only be used to identify the client in the console and will not be shown to end users. After giving your app a name, scroll down to authorized redirect URLs and click on Add URL. Now this link, you will get it from n8n, which is the OAuth redirect URL. Click on it to copy it, go back to Google Cloud, paste it like this and hit Create. As you see, OAuth client created. Directly, but before this, now we are in the step number 5, which is connecting the credentials in n8n. Now that we produced or now that we created those two important credentials, we need to connect them to n8n. So after generating the credentials, copy them into n8n's. And okay, for the client ID is automatically showed to you, so you can copy it from here, go to n8n, paste it in the client ID. And for the client secret, you can get it by closing this window from OK and go to, yes, from the client's page, click first on the client ID you've just created, and below client secret, you will see your code half hidden. Click on this icon to copy it and go back to n8n, delete those dots and paste it like this. Now you need to sign in with Google, but from my experience, I know that we will face an error which requires the app to be our created project or app to be published first. So how to avoid this error page, we will go directly to audience and below publishing status, click on publish app. Push to production, click on confirm. And now that the app is pushed to production, you can go back to n8n, click on sign in with Google. A new window pops up, select the same Google account you're using in the Google Cloud Console. If you see this error page, don't worry, it's expected. Click on advanced, then click on go to hostinger.cloud and save. Now click on select all to select our permissions and click on continue. As you see, connection successful. Now you can close this window, and as you see here, account connected. Now to test or to make sure that this Google Drive is well integrated or well connected to n8n, we will do a little We will try Google Drive actions like creating a new folder in Google Drive, also deleting a file or folder for that in Google Drive directly from n8n. If the actions run successfully, your Google Drive API connection to n8n is working correctly. But before this, I want to let you know that if you like it, the way I explain things and want to learn more about automation with n8n, check out my complete course on my website. You'll find the link in the video description. Now let's start with the first test, which is creating a new folder in Google Drive. For this, I will delete this node, try to add a new one. So I will search for Google Drive. Then for the action, I will search for create folder. Here for the credential to connect with, I will select my Google Drive account, the credentials we've just added. For the resource, I will go with folder. For the operation, create. For the new folder name, I will give it something unique like this folder is created using n8n. Okay, for the parent drive, I will go with my drive. For the parent folder, I will keep it in the root folder. Now, before I hit execute step and to automatically create this folder, I will open my drive account in a new page or a new tab to make sure that there is no folder with this name. Now click on execute step, and as you see, for the output, there is one item in the output. This is the new folder ID, the folder name, and let's check it live. Let's just wait for it, or we can refresh it. My bad. This folder, it was already created. As you see, a new folder was created in my Google Drive called this folder is created using n8n. Now let's test the opposite of this task, which is deleting a folder automatically. So I will go with Google Drive. Here now I will go with the delete folder, same connection, resource folder as resource, delete as operation. For the folder, I will select the folder to create. So for this, I will select the same folder I've just created, which is named. This folder is created using n8n. Okay, this time I will not hit execute step. I will run the workflow, or I will execute it. So click on execute workflow. And as you see, workflow executed successfully. And now this folder should disappear. As you see, it was disappeared without even refreshing this page. And that was all for this tutorial. Don't forget that I have a full n8n online course that you can check out from my website. Link in the description. And that was all for how to connect Google Drive API to n8n. If you still have a question, leave it in the comments below. You can also interact in the comments, and see you in the next tutorial.